All right, well, let me bring in Sam Soji, former Reading player, also Brentford and Super Eagles player, who joins me live now to do a review of the sensational football game that we saw at the Bernabeu last night. Well, Sam, very pleased to know that you were there. How do you describe what happened yesterday at the Bernabeu?
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for having me. That's why we love football. What game of football was a good game. Both games just shows you how good the both clubs are. I enjoyed it really well. It was a good game for us to watch.
All right. There was a sense in which some people have said, fans of Manchester City have started to call out Pep Guardiola for the substitutions that he made. What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, that's why he's the manager. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Yesterday, I don't think it worked. He knows that, but you can't blame him for that. He did what he had to do at the time, and I think he made it solid when they were 1-up, and it didn't look like they were going to lose the game. So I cannot blame him for that. But fans will always have an issue, but I think they were very unlucky. They played a good side like Real Madrid. On the day, they were very good, and they never say died, and they kept on going. And for a neutral like us, we really had a good game to watch. And the fans should understand that he's a great manager. I think he just didn't get it right yesterday.
Well, Real Madrid, in some sense, they have become the comeback kings at the moment. You saw how they came back against PSG. You saw how they came back against, Chelsea as well. Even against Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium, they came back very strongly. If that game had continued, perhaps it would have been, 4-4 on that occasion. What would you say that Ancelotti is doing, perhaps that other managers aren't doing?
No. I think as a former player, it comes with confidence. Once the players are confident of themselves and they've been winning games, they're used to winning games. It's hard to lose, and they never say die, and they kept going. So whenever they play, they think until the last whistle, there's a chance. And I think not just the manager, but the whole club at the moment has got so much confidence that they can win football games, and that's why they never say die, and they kept going to the end. And Man City is a very good club. To go to Real Madrid and go up, and the way they played, defended okay. It was not just a day. I think Real Madrid really proved how a big club they are and the experience they have in the Champions League.
And in football, as a former footballer, you remember the saying that form is temporary, but class is a permanent thing. We saw that from the Benzema yesterday with that assist, and of course, talking away the penalty, didn't we?
Yeah, the big players turned up. The big players did turned up yesterday for Madrid. Benzema was on his game. He missed about a couple of penalties before, but he was so confident to take this one. He took it, he scored, and I enjoyed it. It's really good to watch, and it shows the young kids how to attack, how to always keep going, and the big players turned up for Madrid yesterday.
And it would appear that Ancelotti's style, watching from the game against Chelsea to Manchester City at the Etihad, and then what happened yesterday, it would seem that he's developed some kind of tactic to save the best for the last. If we saw the substitutions that he made, he brought on Rodrigo, who eventually became a nuisance, to Manchester City in the midfield, and then of course at the fourth line, and they got the results.
Yeah, I think it worked for him. Like I said before, it didn't work for Guardiola yesterday. It worked for Ancelotti. He brought some players on. They turned up and they played well. But I saw his interview before the game. It shows you the kind of manager he is. He said, I teach them how to defend and how to attack. I'll allow them to express themselves. I think that's why they're doing well. He just let them do what they know how to do best. And it gives them courage, encourage them how to, express their ability, their skills. And I think that's what happened for him. I think he got it right. Guardiola didn't do anything wrong. He just got this decision wrong, and I think yesterday was not his day. But yeah, it turned out to be a very great game for people like ourselves.
All right, Jack Grealish, the English player missed a number of sitters within space of 2 minutes or thereabout. How do you think this perhaps will impact his future at Manchester City?
Oh no, I heard well, talk about him at the end of the game. I think when he came on, he controlled the game. He committed some fouls, against him. He made them, get up the pitch. Unlucky that he couldn't score. I don't think he'll hold that against him. It wasn't his fault. He played his best. I don't think the fans would, blame him for anything. I think he has not really come to his self in Man City. But with time, he will do. He will play well. But yesterday was not his fault. Real Madrid were just on a different level yesterday.
All right. I cannot let you go without us talking about the future of Guardiola at Manchester City. The Champions League is the holy grail when you talk about football, and this is something that they have been chasing, for a while now. Unfortunately, they have fallen by the wayside again this time. Guardiola has won everything, and this is the only thing he wishes to win for Manchester City. Now that it hasn't happened this time, do you think that Guardiola will walk away or stay at Manchester City?
Yeah, it might do. It might do because he's been open with it. He said he wanted to win.
Sorry, we saw it at Bayern Munich when he didn't win it over there.
Exactly. So he might do. He might leave, but he said it before. He wants to win the Champions League. It didn't happen. This was a very, very close chance for him to win it with the squad that he have now, with the depth. But he didn't win it, So he might leave, but at the same time, I don't think that would judge him for anything he has done for Man City. He has done a great job there. Unfortunately, he couldn't win the Champions League, and the club will be very devastated because they had a chance. They were so close. But that's why we love football. Football is drama. So yeah, good luck to him if he leaves. But if he stays, he's got a chance of winning it because he's a great manager. But he's going to go on and win some more. So good luck to him.
All right, Sam Soji, there is a sense in which, what happened yesterday at the Bernabeu, teaches me some lessons vis-a-vis some life's happenings. Whatever thing that you go through, don't give up at all, because in just few seconds, things can turn around, things can change.
Exactly.
That's what I take from the game. Well, Sam Soji, former Readings player, Brentford, and of course, Super Eagles as well. Many thanks indeed for sharing your thoughts with us on the game last night.
Always a pleasure. Thank you very much.